In this video, we are going to solve trigonometric integrals with products and powers of cosecant using a reduction formula. Now you'll notice here we have a power on our cosecant that we're going to use n as our variable. That n would have to be greater than or equal to 2 for us to use this formula, although greater than 2 would probably be a little more effective use of this formula. If we have this n as a power, you're just going to see that n appear in multiple places in our formula. So probably the easiest way for us to proceed is to show you how to use it. So we have an example here. We're going to try to integrate 6 times the cosecant of x to the third power. And so how would we do that? Well, to proceed, if we use the formula, our power is a 3. So every place we see an n, we're going to replace it with a 3. The 6, remember, just comes along for the ride. So here we have our n was a 3. So that's 3 minus 1. That's where I got the 2 there. This is 3 minus 2, which is a first power. So a cosecant times a cotangent. This became 3 minus 2 or 1. 3 minus 1 or 2, and then our cosecant inside of our integral became 3 minus 2 or 1. Now, on that first page, we knew what the integral of a cosecant was, so we're going to use that fact. The 1/2 in front just multiplies by that integral, so you'll notice that it is the negative of the natural log of the cosecant of x plus the cotangent of x that we've multiplied the 1/2 by. And then you can distribute the 6 into both of these terms, and we get a final answer of -3 times the cosecant of x times the cotangent of x minus 3 times the natural log of the absolute value of the sum of the cosecant of x and the cotangent of x plus c. Let's try another one. So same thing, I wanted to show you one that had a little bit of a higher power. So this time our n is 5. Now the -12 is just going to come along for the ride, so just stick that out in front. We're going to apply the formula. So every place that we see an n, think about if a 5 was there. So that's why we get 1/4. 5 minus 2 is 3. Cotangent just comes along for the ride. 5 minus 2 is where we got the 3 here. 5 minus 1 is where we got the 4. 5 minus 2 is where we got the cosecant cubed. Now, earlier, we found what a cosecant cubed looked like. We have to actually use either the formula one more time, or we had done a similar problem and you'd have to go through that entire process again. But let's take a look at what we know. If we applied the formula again with 3, we would get just what we got on the last page as well. So now it's just a matter of kind of cleaning it up a little bit. We could multiply the -12 through. We could multiply the 3/4 through this piece. And when we do that, we get the answer that you see here. So that is a little bit about how we use a reduction formula to solve a trig integral with products and powers of cosecant. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.